Well, good afternoon, guys. It is Friday. We are out on the trails and we are losing light kind of quick, but we are heading out to for an overnighter. We're gonna set up camp as fast as we can, get a fire going, start cooking supper. On the menu tonight is shish taouk chicken, and we're gonna have wraps. It's gonna be awesome, and it's gonna be wood styles. Oh, we've got something already on the trails. Take a look at this.
Aborted entelomas. Now when you hear that for the first time, you really wonder what these are. It looks like bird poop. Pardon my French. Anyway, we'll see these a little bit later. We'll talk about them.
Yep, should be good. I hope. There we go. Done like dinner. Okay. Alright guys, got the fire started and we got our tent set up. My brother is opting to go without a tarp. I, however, am a chicken, and you can see right behind me here, I am set up with a tarp. I got my ugly mug out of the way. I just keep one corner up, so when I'm ready to hop into bed, I just flip it on over and then we're good. But there's our fire. We're going. We're good. I know you see that tree in the background. I'm gonna have someone say, "Hey, that's close to a tree," but it's really not that close. It's about 2 meters away, so we're good. Just about to get our dinner started. We're gonna let these burn down, get a good coal base, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. So now is just collect some firewood for the night, just in case we decide to stay up nice and late, and that's it. So I'll come back a little bit later. Sorry guys. Tonight, the beer of the trip is infamous IPA. It is quite a nice beer. I don't know what the alcohol is in it. 6.5%. And this comes from a little island off in British Columbia, Canada. It's called Granville Island. It's made there, and it's absolutely delicious. So if you can get your hands on it, you got to give this guy a try.
What did we use last time, Mark?
All right, guys. There's the shish taouk. We got that chicken sat on the grill. There's lots of flames. I'm just keeping it close to the fire so it'll bake slowly. While this burns down, I will be adding it, bringing the grill closer to the coals to brown it up on the outside. Then we'll start making our sandwiches. It's gonna be great.
Stop.
Jesse's breaking up some hedgehog mushrooms. Look at the size of these monsters. Stick one up on your hand there, Jess. Show them how it looks. Look at the size of those. These are gonna be fantastic. So we got some butter. What spices you put in there?
I put some smoked sea salt, cracked black pepper, and I'm about to, once all those shrooms are in there, I'm gonna pop in some rosemary and thyme.
So there's our hedgehogs cooking. They smell absolutely delicious. And
Hey, you forgot the other
here's
one.
our chicken shish taouk. What other ones?
The aborted entelomas.
Oh, we got some aborted entelomas in there too, which is also called shrimp mushroom. So we're gonna be giving those a try. It'll be my first time trying them, not Jesse's, but they're plentiful around here. We saw a whole bunch of them on the way in, and I'm gonna point one out. There's one right there. That's one right there, and we saw those coming in, and those are the ones actually we picked. So these are straight out of the ground into the pan. Really can't beat that. So we got some hedgehogs here, some aborted entelomas here, with all our sauce, everything all wrapped up. We're in business. Now I know a lot of you guys out there like to hit the trails with your ramen noodles, but I gotta tell you, you're really missing out. If you're gonna go out, it's not always about survival. Get out there and enjoy yourself. Eat like kings, sleep like kings. Wake up in the morning feeling great, relaxed, and go back about your day later. But as much as it is getting dirt time in and getting your practice in, you have to be enjoying yourself. Very important. And eat well, my friends. All right, guys. So night's kind of winding down now. We've had our dinner. Jesse's on his way home. We walked him halfway back down the trail. He's going to finish it off solo on the way back. We're hearing a lot of critters tonight, so maybe we can get lucky and actually get some footage of something creeping around. I don't know, it might be cool, but anyway. I'm about ready to pack it in. I'm getting pretty tired. Coming up tomorrow morning, we're gonna have some breakfast. We got some good stuff to cook up on the fire, and we're gonna have a little fun with the tomahawk. Throw that around a little bit, see how that goes. See how bad we do. Anyway, it should be fun. But yeah, so that's about it for now. I'll give you one last quick look at the little fire we got going on here, and then that'll just about wrap it up. Well, good morning, guys. So, last night was a rough night. I opted on just going with my sleeping bag and leaving my under blanket at home, and it was almost cold enough for me to get up and light a fire and sit by it for the rest of the night. I was getting really cold, started shivering, so I got up, put my sweater on, reconfigured things inside there just to put my sleeping bag on the on the bottom of my just on the bottom of my hammock and sleep on top of that, and then just kind of curl up into a ball and sleep. That's how I spent my night pretty much. I should have known better. I had them all packed, and I actually took them out in the last minute after looking at the weather forecast, but I think it got down colder than that. My sleeping bag is rated for 7 degrees, so it's a summer sleeping bag, and I actually slept in it at 4 degrees and was fine. So I don't know how cold it got last night, but there's no frost on the ground, and it's not quite 7 o'clock in the morning yet. But I'm really appreciating this fire. So anyway, we're gonna get these guys set up and get some coffee going. Get some warm liquids into it will probably help quite a bit. Heard some pretty cool critters. Had something huge walking behind my hammock. I don't know what it was, but it sounded bigger than me. And heard some coyotes and some owls and all kinds of things going on last night. It was a pretty cool night, active night. It was a nice active night. I wish I would have brought my trail cam. That would have been great. Anyway, let's get some coffee going. So alright guys, before anybody starts baking shaming me because I'm just lumping them in there, just keep in mind my pan's small. I can't stretch them out, okay? Give a guy a break. Bacon shamers. So, as you can see, we were having a little bit of trouble flipping the sausages because we rushed out of the house too fast just to get out here, and we forgot some utensils and things, so we had to whip this guy up. It's a homemade pair of tongs, kind of whipped up out of a piece of hemlock, and it works quite nicely. It'll definitely get the job done. It's no pro job. It took me about 3 minutes to whip this guy up once I found the stick. But if I wanted to take my time and do something much nicer, I could easily do it. But this will definitely do the job. I want to show the folks at home what we got going on here. So we got some Italian sausage, toasted bun on the fire, some West Island Fire hot mustard. Here, I'll give you a look at that. Some West Island Fire hot mustard right there, and some sauerkraut. And we also got a couple of merguez sausages right here that we could throw in with them. And those are nice spicy little morsels, I'm telling you. Look at that beauty right there. It's just kind of funny how one night out in the woods can really shake the city off you. I noticed that the last time we came out. We were having a hard time at work. We're tired, a little bit beat up. You come in here, relax a little bit, cook some good food, have a couple of beers, nothing excessive, 1 or 2, so just enough. Just relax, swing around in the hammock for the night, listening to the sounds. You know, for the beginner getting out there, maybe all the little critters running around might freak you out in the beginning, not knowing what they are. Most of the time, it's mice, to be honest. Mice and other little critters just roaming around making noise. You start hearing some big crunches from time to time. Usually it's a deer, but you know, the one thing about being a plus size model is you snore like crazy, so all the animals think you're something bigger than them is going to eat them. So that's one of the good things. But anyway, it's just great to get out just for a night, shake off all that crap that's been bugging you during the week, and come in here and just enjoy yourself. Good food, good eats, good company. Really can't go wrong. So I'm just out for a little bit of a scout here. Last night, heard something really huge walking up behind me, and all these little broken twigs here. And when I looked out behind where my hammock was laid, hung, and I walked around the back, we ended up finding what appeared to be a little bit of a game trail. Oh wow, is that ever nice? And it appears, I'll give you a look. It appears it comes up from here and walks all the way up around along that ridge up on top, right by my hammock, where my hammock was hung. I wish I would have brought my trail camera. Hey Rich, come check this out. Sorry guys, I guess it's been a while since I've shown you this guy. This is my cold steel trail hawk that I kind of did my own work on it, made it my own. I'm not done with it yet, but I'll be honest with you, I picked this up and I thought this was going to be a really cool tool for out in the woods, for chopping and things like that, but really it's not that great of a chopper. I'd much rather carry my machete than this. I find it does a better job at chopping and things like that with this than a tomahawk. But there is one thing that tomahawks are really fun for, and I'll show you. Can't get them all, I guess. May not be the best bush tool, but I'll tell you, sure is a hell of a lot of fun to throw around. So, things coming up. I'm hoping to be able to do a couple of overnighters on the ice this year while we're ice fishing. I am going to be, I'm hoping to get my hands on an ice fishing tent, and we'll be able to sleep right out there on the ice overnight. If I can get a proper, switch your hands here. If I can get my hands on a proper bedroll, we'll be doing a couple of overnighters out on the ice and doing some ice fishing and whatnot. Should be fun. So I think coming up in the future, we're going to be doing a lot more of these. Some in spring, and hopefully in the near future in winter. Once the winter starts, I'm hoping to get my hands on an ice fishing tent. I do have access to borrow one. So all I'll need to get is a couple of bedrolls, and we could do a couple of overnighters straight out on the ice. Do some ice fishing, and then pack it up, cook up some dinner, get a nice good fatty meal into us, and then go to bed and sleep in the ice shelter. Wake up in the morning and do it all over again. So that could be fun. I'm hoping to get out and do that this winter. And things coming up sooner than that. I think I'll be doing a giveaway soon. I'm at a point in my sub list where it's kind of like a milestone for me, so I want to give back to you guys. Once I reach that mark, that secret mark, I will be doing a giveaway. I already have some stuff already. We're pretty close, but I already have some stuff already picked up. I'll give you a hint on two. One of them is going to be a knife, and one of them is going to be a ferro rod. And there are going to be a few other things tossed in there as well. And that'll be coming up soonish. So don't go putting down "I'm in" down here. You'll have to wait until the video comes out for the announcement. But that'll be coming up soon. Sorry guys, it's time to pack up and get on out of here. It's time to go back to the real world, kind of face reality and cut some lawns and do some dishes and play with kids and do all that kind of stuff. But it is what it is. But I just want to give you guys a quick look around this camp. Tell me what you think about making a little camp here. I got, here, let me take you down, I'll show you around. So I know for a while guys I've been talking about setting up a camp. And I've been here twice now, and I actually kind of like it. There's lots of down trees and things we could use as resources. We could easily set up, you know, a hammock from this tree to this tree where my pack is. That's where I was set up. We've also got the where my brother was set up from that beach across there. But if I wanted to, I could easily fit 4 hammocks in here if I wanted to have some of the buddies up. But I'm also kind of thinking that maybe in between the hammocks we could set up some benches, hammer in some benches, do like raised beds up off the ground, maybe a lean-to. I don't know, there's a lot of things about this area that I like. I'm not sure if I trust that water down there to drink or not. I have to really do some research and find out where it comes from, or get the best filter ever for it. Look at this. When your knots fail you, you get a woodchuck chewing on the side of a rope. Don't worry, dude. I'll edit that out. There's lots of good resources around here. We found a whole bunch of different mushrooms. We've got our target tree we could throw stuff at. All kinds of things. I don't know. I like this spot. What do you guys think? I'd like to hear your 2 cents on the idea, and maybe pretty soon we can start putting a camp together here. The only thing I don't like about this spot is it's very, very close to the trail. That's the only thing I don't like. It's about a 2-minute walk from the trail. We tried it out last night to see if anybody could see the fire from the trail at nighttime, and they can't. And we also but the only thing is, in wintertime, when all the foliage is off the trees, I think you'll be able to see the spot. And I just don't want to have a spot that's that easily seen for people that are out here snowshoeing or cross-country skiing to come over and just start messing up and hanging out at our camp. But I guess maybe that's something that's unavoidable, I guess. Not too many people roll through here, mostly hunters, so I think they'll be respectful, but I don't know. Something to be thought of. If you guys have any 2 cents on the matter, I'd love to hear them, and maybe we can move on from there. So I'm gonna keep on stripping down camp, and I'll come back in a little bit if anything else comes up. All right, so we're all packed up, ready to hit the trails, and fire's out, everything's packed up, so it's time to hit the road. So that's about wraps it up there, guys. We're just about back at the car. Had a great time, good relaxing time, which was what was needed, and had some good eats and some good time with some good friends. So we're gonna wrap that up. I'm gonna say thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon, and hopefully it'll be in a beautiful place like this. Take care. That's it, guys. Pretty soon we're gonna get our dinner started, and we gotta get a nice cold base. Let me tell you, throwing these guys around, or that knife that I'm working on, won't be long before we get that all done up. Just waiting for my pins to show up, and we'll get you know, 2 hands going. We'll try throw a tomahawk, pull one out of the sheath, and throw the next one in there, see if we can get them going. It'll be fun. Anyway, just in case those zombies ever show up, you know.